Yo, yeah, live. Um, I gotta do some things real quick before we can get into the show. But you know what I'm saying? It's fight night. And it's going down, Paul versus Tyson tonight, man. We gonna start it off like that so we can get into the reviews, after that. Big fight tonight. Mike Tyson, man. Growing up, this is one of the biggest parts of our lives, the 30 plus, with the 35 plus people, the lure and the promotion of a Tyson fight just teaches you things about, life and how to get around and do business. Mike used to toy with us. Mike would often play like he's serious in the promotion and then go out there and blow the fight. So, you know, I just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Mike can lose because I seen Mike lose before. But I also believe that you know, he's a new version of himself. He's not the same Mike Tyson no more. So that also matters. That matters, that he's not the same Mike no more. He got a different type of attitude, towards what he's willing to do as a boxer now versus back then, when he'll tell you like I was a drug addict or, whatever, what I'm saying? Like I was off my meds when I said that and, all that kind of thing. And all that stuff is funny, like and then when he told Lennox Lewis he was gonna eat his children, like all of this stuff is hilarious, man. It's hilarious work you putting out, and it's gonna make people go and watch the fight. But the point that I'm trying to make is that it don't always it don't always turn out the way that we hope that it'll turn out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Mike be flogging. Mike just be flogging sometimes, and then he'll go out there and get beat up. But I don't think that I don't think that this one of them cases. But I think that it's always possible that Mike will flog out. You know what I'm saying? And then, he'll get beat. Man, this will be the worst. This the worst way you can ever lose if you lose to gang. If you lose to Jake Paul and you are Mike Tyson. So, I hope that don't happen. But, going back to my childhood, bro, I remember being in my grandmama house. And we all gathered around that big TV, that old TV. And, pay-per-views was like $49 back then. And and you know, you will go to the bathroom and the fight will be over, bro. Like for real. You will go to the bathroom and the fight will literally be over. So that's how you imagine a Mike Tyson fight to be, but I guarantee you this not gonna be that kind of fight. Why? Because we living in a different age. They already know to stay away from Mike. They listen to Evander Holyfield. So they gonna stay away from Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like if you going in there, you gotta cheat. You gonna have to do something dirty to him, or you're not going to survive the fight. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna survive that fight. He gonna hit you in your ribs so hard, like your whole view gonna change about the fight. So I can see Jake Paul running like a broke sink the whole time. And I mean, you just never know what might happen. If he tire out Mike running, he might slip him. You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul's a pretty big dude. Yeah, I'm over here on Facebook right now. Final four battles. Nah, I don't want to say that. Let's just say it's fight night, and then we're gonna roll. Pull up on me. You dig? Okay, so you know my assessment six. All right, being that Tyson, as a professional, he's usually fighting like Tyson. My bad. He's usually fighting 3 minutes around, and that's a bit challenge. That can be challenging for somebody that's 58 years old. So they got him fighting 2 rounds. All right, so he fighting. I mean, 2 minute rounds. So he fighting 2 minute rounds. Bet. I say it go all 8 rounds. I'm gonna say it's gonna go all 8 rounds. I think that, you know, Jake will run. You know, Tyson's gonna bum rush him, keep him running. If Jake feels like he's strong enough to go in there with Mike, he gonna get hit pretty hard because it looked like Mike punching through metal. All right? So that's my assessment for the fight. You know, I ain't gonna stay on there all day. We know that this is not a real boxing match, but it is the strangest spectacle in modern history. Because if this was anybody else, like when Evander Holyfield fought at 58, bruh beat him up so bad. I'm talking about like it was like Evander was like, please stop hitting me. Just stop. You know what I'm saying? So in that regard, I can't see, you know, like I can't see it where Mike actually getting out there and running to him and doing the whole 30-year ago thing. But I do think he gonna hit him pretty hard though. He gonna get him once or twice. If he don't knock him out, if Jake Paul's stupid, Mike knocking him out. It's that simple. If he's stupid, if he chooses to take the route, like he gonna like Cam said, stand in the phone booth with him. If he stands in the phone booth with Mike, he's a dead man. But I just don't see nobody being that stupid. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get into these battles, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. We got, before we get into Jookin Warz, the top 32, we definitely gotta go to we gotta go back. You know, talk to me. Talk to me, chat. If you in here, you know what I'm saying, holla at me. All right, so you got Jaws went against SpongeBob, whoever SpongeBob is. He went against SpongeBob at the session 4, couple of last week, at the beginning of the month, November 3rd. So we finna check that battle out first. Let's go see what happened over there. You know, Jaws is a really popular character in the Jookin world. He's active. You know, he takes the time to really, really involve himself as a dancer. So, you know, thank you for that, old guy, OG. You know what I'm saying? You put it down. You make sure that the young kids see, you know, that it don't matter what age you are. You make sure the older people see it don't matter what age you are, and you always fresh. That's what's up. I wish it was a little bit more apparent where you came from as a Jooker. You know what I'm saying? Like, my recollection dates back to, like, you know, 2009. But, you know, everybody think you, like, super, super OG. So I wish that, you know, everybody knew that, man, you know, your skills as a popper elevated you into, you know, the place where you're at right now with your Jookin skills. And, you know, it should be paid attention to. Now, on the flip side, these guys came in the Jookin game around the same time. In Jookin, around the same time, the person who I think SpongeBob is, I ain't gonna say nothing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a masterful craft SpongeBob has with his Jookin. So let's go watch and see who's gonna win. You know, I gotta turn that down. First, let me put my headphones on. I forgot it's review time. Let me turn on my headphones. And then I can turn it up and you watch. And we can get a better assessment of what's about to happen here. Alright, so we got Jaws. We got SpongeBob.
So, Jaws, who going first, man? Bob going first, man. Okay.
We get, hey, you know, very clean foot movement. A very great representation of SpongeBob for sure. Buck jumps crispy. This real gangster movement right here. That's what cleanliness look like. If you're gonna be clean, this is what it's supposed to look like. You know, it's SpongeBob. It's SpongeBob, so everybody they gonna do their thing. You know, they gonna get crunk for SpongeBob. See, he chopping. So, you know, Hey, how you doing, Christina? Um, I like the way that the feet. Just watching how big the upper body is. Watch the shapes of his feet. That's how you know this is an expert. You know what I'm saying? Dancing that SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? When you break the beat down like that, that's how you pose the battle. You gotta go in and out. You gotta go face the man, you gotta go face him. Then you gotta back out and finish him. I know SpongeBob probably ain't want to mess his clothes up doing ground moves and everything, but he is on the level of OG Jaws. This is gonna be a good battle. Uh, 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 uh. All right, so you know what kind of battle this is. We got it's a great matchup. I just think already that SpongeBob has a much better setup in terms of the shapes of his feet. That was nice. The crowd reacted nice to that. Giles definitely has moves that are going to look good. And I can't really put him with the other OGs as having like a repetitive, sequence of moves that he'll do. He definitely knows how to freestyle and mix it up. However, I don't think that he's the better gangster walker in this battle. I think SpongeBob got this one for this round. I don't know if it's 2 rounds. I just know what Giles is doing right now is cool. It's the style. But nah, I think I just seen some cleaner activity coming off SpongeBob. SpongeBob just tweaked. Now that's dope right there. That was dope. I mean, it was light. It was super light, but it was dope though. I like the way he played the beat. And that's what you can do as a popper. Animation. Poppers are gonna use animation and things of that nature, to make movement make sense on the musicality rather than, really trying to focus on the precision of the feet. Now I like that right there, the way he just did the double stomp in step. Oh, that was tight. See, now I definitely pay attention to he put more work in than SpongeBob in terms of time, I think. But I definitely gotta give a battle to SpongeBob. I just think SpongeBob was clean. It was straighter to the point. I think it took Jaws too many punches to actually be able to, win the battle on time. That's my opinion.
We're gonna go to the judges, man. We're gonna go to the judges.
I think that, the fact that Jaws is an OG, or takes that OG persona, and that he kept up with, the kid like SpongeBob. I think that does give him an advantage being known and being that popular guy that I was talking about before the battle. They gave Giles the win. I don't agree. I just simply don't agree. It's not clean enough. I ain't saying that he didn't catch up and throw the blows that he needed to throw, but Jookin is not about how long you can dance. It's actually quite the opposite. It's how fast can you hit the person and get them out of there. Now, like I was talking about LeRae the other day, right? LeRae, he got a whole 3 punchline setup. You're not going to be able to beat him without true punchline setups. You cannot get like him if you can't match it. You got to be able to match in the time limit. If it take you too long, people going to tell that it's taking you too long to dance, even if they going to, give you the go-ahead when you hit one, even though they will. This is why you don't judge at the event. You have to take time to analyze these battles if you really want to look at it from a Jookin perspective. Like, who's the better dancer or who entertained you the most? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Jaws danced longer, so he had more time to entertain me. But when I look at the actual punches being thrown, A-God hit him more times when A-God wasn't really doing nothing. You have to pay attention to that. I ain't gonna argue with you. You have your opinion. I have mine. Okay, so now we have to move on. Let's head into these Jookin Warz battles of the night. Now, you know, Arrow has been on the list all week. You say latest is Cole. He's always been bringing something fresh. Who is the latest? Who is the A-God? Yeah, you know, it's rumored that it is A-God. And I mean, if it's A-God, it makes sense. The cleanliness matches, you know, the patience and the musicality, the precision and shapes of the movement, it all matches what A-God is doing. If that's him, hey, he definitely did what he did. Okay. If you mean like the guys that have joined Jookin the most recently, yeah, those guys are another skill level for sure. Oh, LeRae. Oh yes, LeRae. Yes. Yes, LeRae is one of the best for sure. He is a battle master, and he has the skills to match you. So you cannot take anything away from LeRae. LeRae, you know, and his little young guys, I'm pretty sure they will be, you know, they will be very cold with him as the teacher. Whether he's teaching them choreography or not, they're gonna learn the accents of that guy. They're gonna learn like the you know, the level of talent that he is reaching for. Just aiming for that a little bit will make you a great dancer. Okay, so let's get into this battle. We got 901 Hype versus Arrow. Arrow been on my list all week. Let's see what he does here. He just won an event, I believe, at Undiscovered Memphis. So let's see what he did back in August at Jookin Warz. Okay, he got if you ain't from my hood. That was hard. I wish the camera could have caught that. That was dope. I saw that in person. He's starting off a little slow. I ain't gonna lie, this a battle. And he concentrating on the end, not the out. He over there on the dude. He ain't doing it. That means that he ain't ready to set him up. It ain't nothing that he really wanna do to him. And that's good for when you soloing, but it's not really effective in battle. It's not effective. It's not gonna work really well, is what I'm trying to say. This the Arrow guy. I don't know. I gotta see what he finna do. I didn't like what Hype did right there. He did not approach it correctly. Yeah, he got too much stuff on. You gotta take that out so you don't think about it. Right, you gotta get loose on it. He winning the battle. It's cleaner. It's more aggressive. He just gotta go back. Yes, go back. You see what I'm talking about? That's how you win battles. You gotta go ahead, approach them, step back, hit them with the bam bam, and then work your way back over there. You cannot be standing on them. You can't stand out too long. You can't stand on them too long. You gotta show the crowd that you know how to do both sides. The freestyle and, you know, the punchline. All right, I don't really like the battle that much. But I gotta say, Arrow is doing his job. He's doing the point. He's getting more points than Hype. He won the battle. You know, it's crazy that Hype lost this battle. It's not. This is what are these people talking about? I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean to yell. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. Go back and watch the battle 5 times in a row and you tell me that 901 Hype won this battle. So his name was bigger than bruh's name. And so, like, bruh had to literally chop his head off to beat him or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had to literally do something crazy to beat him because he just won the battle. He definitely used better strategy. He had a stronger presence than Hype. Hype stood on the main the whole battle. The moves wasn't that good that he was doing on him. I'm not going to argue about it. All right, let's go. Next battle. I didn't like that battle. I don't like that. Our Arrow should feel the way that Teasy feels right now. Arrow should definitely feel that way. Okay. Reckless D versus Suave. I don't know who Suave is. We've been talking about Reckless D a little bit in the Facebook chat. So I don't know. We'll see, right? Okay. Hey, say what's up if you in the chat. If you watching, say what's up. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shy. Let me know what's going on. All right. Reckless D. I like the flow. Definitely. I like his flow. Alright, so he bringing the energy. He keeping the crowd engaged. I gotta give him his props for that. He doing his job. He did his job keeping the crowd hype. He made a circle. I think it was cool. Let's see what bro finna do. Okay, his legs a little stiff. It's not a lot of rotation in the knees. Didn't like the slide. Let's see what else he got. All right, he got good coordination. He definitely hitting them on beat. He know how to juke or whatever, but I just think he got some issues in terms of his basics. His basics need a little bit more before I can just really like him. You see, Reckless got his basics on point, so his punchlines look way more clean. I'm pretty sure Reckless D gonna win this battle. I give this one to Reckless, yeah, for sure. For sure that. All right, so, but the judges that made 3 mistakes in the first round, in the first top 32 rounds so far. You know what I'm saying? They done made 3 mistakes. Him shouldn't have won. And it was another battle. What was the battles from yesterday? Hold on, let me go back. Him shouldn't have won. And then King Dre shouldn't have beat Ye Slime. So that's, and then what's this other one? Arrow beat 901 Hype. So there's 3 errors that they done made. I don't, you can say whatever you want to say. But they definitely made some errors in that regard. Gotta say that, bro. All right, so now on to the next battle. We got Karma versus Bud. Now, Bud, you know what I'm saying, he with us. Like, he came in a long time ago. He really OG with it. So we know what we finna get from him. I don't know who Karma is, but let's see how this battle gonna go. Hey, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay. Gotta check my messages and things like that. Okay. All right. Here we go. He don't got a lot of moves. He understands the energy of it, but nah, that ain't how you win when you go in. That's not how you go inside to win. It really needs to all be seamless. You need to be making a circle to him and then rolling it off. It's like you're not doing it. Go watch my retirement battle and then you'll understand, how to really make that thing happen. But anyway. It's like the battle almost already over. He just gotta, go ahead and do his time. Because he's just he's dominating with the music. That was nasty. Look, he making a circle around. Look what's happening right now. He breaking down the music. He peeking when he want to actually do something to him. See, I can't even count this as in because he's standing next to him. He ain't trying to cut his head or nothing. He really jooking right in front of him. This the first time that this happened in the whole tournament. And this is nice. It's a nice way to approach it. You see the placement that he took around him? He danced a circle around this man. Bud wins the battle. He danced a circle around. All right. So, we got one more battle today. Be on the lookout next week. I got to take a couple of days off on the weekend. We got to get some other things in order. But look out next week for the top 16. We're going to watch this last battle of the top 32. And, we're going to watch and see what the winners of round 1 did next week. All right? Okay, so let's go. CJ versus Mecco. I don't know who Mecco or CJ is. I need to learn who CJ is right now because we'll be reviewing CJ in a couple of weeks after the DP award. That's coming very soon. So we'll definitely be seeing more of CJ. All right, let's go. Okay, I already like it. Just don't waste your time dancing on them too much without winning the battle. Okay, that's nice. That's how you do that. You already did that move. Okay, he's showing. I like it. But you gotta finish strong though. It's hard, but it's too basic to just win it. That was nice. Nice way to use the music. He's like spinning. See, that's third time you did it. So you're already, you setting yourself up for a loss. Fourth time you did it. Setting yourself up for a loss when you do that. We gonna remember that you did the same move the whole time after you did all your combinations. Don't do that. That's not what you're supposed to do. Shoe off like me. How you gonna get it back on? Oh, he did a body rock. Okay, he did have one shoe on most of the round. Okay, I like the performance. Alright, so I would have called it a tie if Bro didn't do the same move 4 times. I gotta get white shirt the win because he didn't do the same move 4 times. Oh, I knew it, man. I knew that was gonna be a tie. But I would have gave the battle to the white shirt because he did the same move 4 times. So they still don't know what they're doing. And the tape proves it. Go back and watch the tape. Little brother in the white shirt won. And you was wrong. So we're not going to judge in the moment. We're going to stop judging in the moment. We got to take it completely away from the whole format. You should have did more of this variety on the first time. I don't like it. It was wild. I don't like it. I think Lil Bro got him already set up. He looked like he ready to go on here and do a round 2 on you. So I like Suave or whatever his name is. What's it, Mecco? I like him. All right, now he come out with the same move too. See, he's gonna win. He's gonna win because he has a better stage presence. He know more Jookin moves. Yeah, that's how you win. So that's how you be ready for a sudden death round. That's how you be ready for round 2. Oh my God, he smoked him. Oh, he done rolled bro. Okay. Wow. There's no way he lost. All right, so you know what I'm saying? That's our wrap up for today, man. I like what's going on in the Jookin world right now. You know what I'm saying? That before we get into the top 16, I like the first round. I'm not mad at the first round, right? And this is what we got to go on. This is the biggest Jookin event in the city right now. And it has been since 2010. So I like where it's at. I like what these guys doing. I think that if they had a little bit more direction in terms of tactics, they'd be even more explosive when they get out in battle. However, I am the judge, Christina. I am the judge. This is court. They in court right now. That's what this is. So, this how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? The next event is the DP award. The DP award is tied to, my legacy as a Jooker. And we're definitely going to represent. We're going to represent on that day. And I'm going to represent what Jookin means to me on that day. And what that ultimately means is that nobody's going to, be able to get away from my judgment. You won't just be able to win a battle off your name. You won't be able to win a battle, off one move. There's nothing you will be able to do to get away from, what we got going on this time, right? So, DP Award is November 24th. Be there, because that's when this real review game begins, man. That's when it really begins. It begins here. I can't wait to get more involved with Call Out Wednesdays so we can do that. And so people can truly know, what does it mean? What does all this Jookin stuff mean, man? You know what I'm saying? What does it really mean? DP Awards, Sunday the 24th. Be there. Let's change the game together. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring it back to what it was by being true viewers of the culture and having our true opinion. You know how many comments we used to get? How people waited on us to drop another video and we was just solo dancers. Now we can actually turn this into a sport. And we have to get more involved with it. We got to do our jobs at completing the mission. We cannot switch up now and let the young guys say, well, I'll just be a creator, right? I want you to be a creator, but I also want you to, to have admonition and, have a desire to be a part of it while you still have your youth. I did it as long as I was youthful. So nobody can say anything to me. I've been doing this since 2001. I did 15 years of battle consecutively. So G Nerd's on that same path. He'll be the only one like me. But he stopped battling too. So, his road has ended. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he hasn't stopped battling, but I think all the major stuff, he's on the business. So it's like, you do it until it's not fun anymore to battle, but you'll always love dance. So remember that you're not gonna be able to stop dancing. All right, you can try. You can try to stop dancing. You're not gonna be able to stop dancing. Okay, so keep loving it. Keep these young guys on your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the things that you wanted to do with, it's somebody out there. It's a young cat out there right now that's trying to do that, and they can do way more than that. So let's support that. Let's support their elevation as humans as well as dancers. You know what I'm saying? So that we can take our culture to another height. All right, man. I'm gonna get up out of here today, and it's been fun with you guys. I'll see you next time. I'll be back Monday, and we'll start the top 16. It'll probably be around 5 p.m. maybe.